Hello and welcome to SKTV. You're watching Primetime English News. First, the headlines. 4 juveniles sent to observation home in connection with death of a minor girl at Thamnapokpi Makhalekai. Accused in forged document case remanded to 15 days of judicial custody by Imphal West Chief Judicial Magistrate. RPI Athawale Manipur State registers FIR against PUCL for the controversial report on Manipur violence, calls the report bias. And 14th edition of Hathai Chili Festival set to be held from September 16th to 18th at Sirarakong in Ukhrul district. And now the news in detail. Police have arrested 4 minors in connection with the suicide case of a minor girl on 22nd August in Thamnapokpi Makhalekai, Bishnupur district. This comes after police took up a suo motu case following a viral video of the deceased girl that surfaced on social media platforms. Preliminary investigation suggests that the deceased was allegedly blackmailed and harassed. A juvenile was first apprehended in relation with the case, following which 2 more minor girls and a boy who were responsible for leaking the video were also arrested. All 4 of them are being transferred to Child Observation Home under Juvenile Justice Act and awaiting further investigations. The Court of Chief Judicial Magistrate Imphal West today remanded a man accused of producing forged documents into judicial custody for 15 days. The accused will remain in custody from August 27th till September 10th. The order was passed by Imphal Court after the accused was produced before it in connection with the case. The case began on August 21st when Muhammad Ajit Khan, aged 40, son of Muhammad Habibur Rahman of Kaibung Wangmataba Thobal, appeared before the Judicial Magistrate First Class Imphal East at Imphal Court Complex to stand as surety for an accused, Tampak Mayum Arshad. He produced a salary certificate and identity documents perpetually issued by the SDO Lilong. On verification, the SDO's office confirmed that the certificate was fake, the signature forged, and no such employee existed in its records. The man was later identified as Muhammad Fazul Haq, aged 31, son of late Muhammad Amargul of Lilong Haurebi Turel Ahanbi, Ubaktong Makha in Thobal district. Police seized the smartphone, Aadhaar card, forged service ID card, salary certificate and other papers from him. During interrogation, Haq confessed that he was hired by Muhammad Nasir, aged 38, of Lilong Ubaktong Maya, who provided him with fake documents to impersonate Ajit Khan in exchange for money. He also admitted to receiving payments earlier for similar acts of impersonation. The accused has been booked under Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita BNS 2023 and linked to another case registered at Andhra Police Station, while the co-accused Nasir is absconding. Imphal police have also written to the SDO Lilong seeking clarification on employment records related to the case. Further investigation is underway. RPI Athawale Manipur State has registered an FIR against People's Union for Civil Liberties PUCL at Imphal Police Station today. RPI State Committee Ima Cham Nepal and RPI State Youth Committee members together lodged the FIR against PUCL with regards to its Independent People's Tribunal report titled on the ongoing ethnic conflict in Manipur. Speaking to the media, RPI State Youth Committee President Sheetal Oinam said that the report is biased and one-sided. She also questioned the silence of MLS on the report.
PUCL independent body amana Manipur da thuiba lalasig mari lenana pongak khibadu gumba portadu maitaina lan bataba maitai heba jati asina lalasi thon bani haibagi aranba mayam ama isellaga india gi miyam da amadi pichibi gi miyam da maitai heba jati sibu lan pamba amadi kuki da ot naiba aranba toboina uholibsigi mayukta aikhoi ngasi Imphal Police Station sida FIR ama koi chanba laksabani PUCN ki mathakta haribo organization asina matau karamba yumfamda karamba miyengda Manipura hu iba lalasigi sumaralasi matau karamna tijalibano karamba miyengda karamba yumfam oiraga report asi pungibano haibasi aiko yamna tinganingai oiba adugumba report amane na haijage aso lariba political party mayamnasu asigumba aranba propaganda torusigi mathakta mase action lobiu athu matamda mase ligen go action lorok taba taragadi aiko Manipur go iba naha mayam punchalaga chinggo iba apunba aiko ihoma asoba ihoma soidana lakani.
Meanwhile, MP Dr. Angomcha Bimol Lakoijam has written a letter to the People's Union for Civil Liberties PUCL President Kavita Srivastava expressing deep anguish and disappointment with the PUCL's report on Manipur tragedy titled Independent People's Tribunal on the Ongoing Ethnic Conflict in Manipur, released on August 20th. In the letter, Bimol described the letter as an embodiment of not only insensitivity, intellectual bankruptcy and ideological blind spots, but also of a hangover of racist Orientalism. He added that the report adds fuel to the violent crisis that has caused an unprecedented human tragedy in the state, while noting that any people who seek truth and justice and those trying to understand the violence in Manipur should exercise a modicum of reflexivity, which involves examining how one's assumptions, biases, ideological predilections and background influence the research investigation process and its outcomes. Bimol remarked that the report indicates that PUCL team's failure to do so has made the horrendous blunder in its report. The MP also invited PUCL for a public deliberation to discuss specific concerns and observations in detail, reaffirming his commitment to constructive and transparent dialogue for the welfare of Manipur. The 14th Sirarakhong Hathei Phanet Chili Festival will be held from September 16th to 18th at Ukhrul District's Sirarakhong village. Speaking about the upcoming festival that celebrates the famous GI tag chili, Chairman of Sirarakhong Hathei Chili Promotional, Nimajwe Zemek said the opening ceremony of the chili festival will be graced by Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla, and the first day will feature buyer-seller meet followed by cultural show on the second day. The last day of festival will be concluded with a seminar. Speaking further, Nimajwe Zemek informed that this year the village aims to produce 1,200 metric ton of Sirarakhong Hathei chili.
Handak pangthokdariba ekoi chili festival 14th edition of Sirarakhong Hathei chili festival asigi theme se ekoina khalaga a heritage of blessing hanna iba ibusingbu ishona blessing pi hibdo generation to generation pass on doga hujik phawa ekoina morok se Sirarakhong chili se ishona blessing pi hibni haina ekoina preserve toga theme ne hujik phaw ishona pi hiba magi blessing do ekoi hujik so enjoy do lay haibagi concept ta ekoi theme se lo thokpane asi festival ti numit ohum gine adu 16, 17, 18 go. I will go first day is governor Lakani, second day the cultural day, and then the third day is seminar gumba toning a hana kale. The program same give delayed.
On the other hand, Sirarakhong Hathei Chili promotional accountant Philangam Vashay Zimek Shrimrefi said earlier villagers of Sirarakhong endured losses due to non-availability of market for Hathei chili, but today the demand for this GI tag chili have increased due to its unique flavor. She also urged government to continue supporting the villagers in growing and marketing this unique chili.
Festival ama pangthokraga morok si karamaina mi bu uthan utchira karamaina advertise tawsira haina khanba matamda ai itomda tawbu yadabanina aina aigi women organization da assembly kauraga assembly tawraga chili si festival ama pangthokraga akhoi market thi ningai festival ama pangthok ninge adu akhoi festival ama pangthokche adu noi karam tawbra haibam tamda women organization ki member mayamna thagatle adagi adu eredi akhoi na taw she hairedi mayam tawminara she haina khallaga morok tu khara collect tawe adagi khungi ahalaman sing su khara pi adu matamda 60,000 sina akhoi ki festival si ham hanna organize tawe adu matamda hojikti ri su natabukumna khallame akhoi na adubo ishor gi nungsiba mapanna hojikti government side ti ki akhoi na sumaina pangba lakani haibisu karisu khallamde hojikti government side ti ki su mayamna mateng pangbiraga hojikti henna tawhan gre chobu yamna thagatli
Rajya Sabha MP Sanaja Shamba has underscored the importance of holding consultations and building mutual trust among the community members in bringing development in the state. He was speaking as chief guest at the reception ceremony of national and international awardees at Manipur Press Club, Imphal. The event, organized by Dalit Sahitya Academy Manipur as part of its year-long celebration of 134th birth anniversary of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, was also attended by Bharatiya Dalit Sahitya Academy New Delhi National Secretary Dr. Yumna Mahendra Kumar, Department of Art and Culture former Director Dr. K. Sobita, Manipur State Scouts Union State Secretary L. Tondon, and Social Worker Nongthombam Dilip Kumar as main dignitaries. Speaking further, Sanaja expressed discontentment on the trust deficit within the members in the society, discouraging the works done by leaders and humiliating them for their mistakes. He went on to point out that these practices will only act as the stumbling blocks to development.
Karigilo haiba matamda ekoi ki lamdom se lei ekoi ki mi sing se tak ekoi thagoi sing bawa ni adegi ekoi chopar pai ga se sagi thagoi sing kita ai karo tak tawo matamda nasi khudai si ga bagoi sinu lega ke bagoi sinu mayam ni kada goi su hai wakhalon se masi ha ga gud le ka na lega chopar pa lega ekoi develop lakadam puni study baru yang sama kuatan tidak ai saya akan dimulai itu tak ada lo dari lain ko se kalau lakadam hai awal ni.
Three children who went missing from Oriental Hostel in Ringpe under Chakpikarong police station were safely recovered today after 48-hour search operation. The children were reported missing around 5 p.m. on August 25th, prompting an immediate search by Chakpikarong police led by OC Joy Martin. Despite extensive efforts covering bus stands, auto stands, nearby villages and routes, they remained untraced on August 26th. A massive joint combing operation was then launched under the supervision of Chandel SP Dharmendra Tyagi, with support from local youth, village authorities, BSFC Company 200 and Assam Rifles Shaluk Post. Two children were rescued from a jungle near Ringpe village around 9:20 p.m., while the third fled deeper into the forest. The search resumed at dawn today, leading to recovery of the last boy near the Chakpi river bank around 5 a.m. All three children have been medically examined at PHC Chakpikarong and are in police custody. They will be handed over to the concerned authorities after formalities. Security forces recovered arms, ammunition and other military gear from Rashidpur area of Jiribam district during an operation that was conducted yesterday. The security team recovered one 7.62 mm SLR, one 5.56 mm Incest rifle, two pistols, 6 handheld radio sets, one radio set charger, 2 magazines, 41 rounds of ammunition of different calibers, one ammunition pouch and 2 pairs of jungle boots. The recovered items have been reportedly handed over to Jiribam police station for further investigations. Fast Track Special Court Number 1 Manipur has convicted a couple for sexually abusing their minor daughter. The court found Morangthem Ibo Choseng, aged 58, of Sagul Tombamelekai guilty under Section 10 of the POCSO Act, while his wife Morangthem Ongbi Angau Lema alias Abe Devi was convicted under Section 21 of the Act for failing to prevent the crime. The third accused, Hawaii Bam Manglem Jao of Khaidiam Mayalikai, was acquitted and his bail bonds stand cancelled. The case registered under FIR number 3308 of 2019 at Women Police Station, Imphal West, had been under trial since 2020. Special Judge POCSO R.K. Memcha Devi pronounced the verdict for the case, in which the state was represented by Special Public Prosecutor A. Nilachandra and accused were represented by defense counsels P. Premchand, S. Jibon and S. Pritibala. The sentence hearing is likely to take place soon. Manipur Tribal Indigenous Farmers Committee MTIFC has threatened to launch agitations on the national and state highways if the terms included in the multi lateral MOU signed between Directorate of Handloom and Handicrafts, Manipur Tribal Development Corporation (MTDC), and the organization in 2016 failed to translate into real action. Addressing a press meet held today at Manipur Press Club, Imphal, MTIFC President R.A. Fernandez informed that the MOU aimed at enhancing the handlooms and handicrafts productivity in hill villages remained unfulfilled till date despite repeated appeals to the authorities concerned. He went on to urge the government to implement the clauses included in the MOU within this week, failing which the organization will launch different forms of agitations on Imphal Dimapur Road, Imphal Jiribam Road and other national highways and state highways.
Manipur Tribal Indus Farmers Committee ga Handloom Handicraft amasung MTDC ga Memorandum of Understanding haina CJ Understanding of inaki mase pigani haina haibira mase koire chahi mapan tara sujile 2016 dagine 2025 se pabagata mase nagasi po implement to bidrafina government da across the way out of it tore funare MTDC के principal secretary उनरे Manipur Travel Officer सेना Pre-Sales Secretary उनरे MH कार्ड उनरे Director उनरे MTDC के मतदान में किसी को PPW ना MTIFC ना live fast देखी अपने education चतरनी है ना कुछ के है ना इसको तो बनी अपने national highway Dimapur Imphal Road national highway Ziri Road amasung highway singda apa state of the number of
Uripok Apunbalub UALs has served legal notice to Director of Education S to enforce the provisions of Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act 2009 with regards to lack of basic amenities in Saiton number 2 Primary School, Bishnupur District. The Act directs government schools to provide free education to all the children between the ages of 6 to 14 years. As per news reports, the primary school under Kumbi subdivision in Bishnupur district is running without proper facilities and basic infrastructure ever since rain swept away its roofs and walls in 2019. In a press statement issued by UAL Publicity Secretary Chingthang Nambam, it states that relevant authorities continue to turn a blind eye towards the school. The school headmistress has started some repair work and managed to construct 4 classrooms out of her own pocket. However, being a lower primary school, it is facing bigger inconveniences due to lack of teachers, poor sanitation, inadequate compound, lack of playgrounds and basic equipment for students. For now, the school building is being held together by GI sheet provided by ZEO Bishnupur temporarily, requiring immediate attention. 6-day-long Mukna and Thangta Workshop cum Residential Coaching Camp 2025 concluded at Indoor Stadium of Kumalampak Sports Complex today. The Workshop cum Residential Coaching Camp 2025 was organized by Director of Education S and was attended by 185 students between class 6 and 8 from 7 districts of the state. In the closing function that was held today, Director of Youth Affairs and Sports Dr. Mayengbam Vito, Additional Director of Education Schools Valley Bisheshwar Kumukcham, Senior AO of Education S. Horaisham David and Additional Director of Education S. GC Gurumayum Anita attended as main guests. Speaking in the program, Dr. Mayengbam Vito said efforts have been made to take Thangta in international level. He expressed satisfaction on successful organization of Mukna and Thangta workshop, while also expressing confidence that learning Mukna and Thangta can inculcate discipline among children and also provide lesson on self-defense.
Martial arts the component of your Thangta game national level national game Department of Ministry technology among the Thangta promote the Gurujing Association Ministry of Affairs and Sports Government of India National Federation status NFSC status of Mangakanda national games include likewise Atopa indigenous game Muna JV service sports state government at highest level review indigenous games follow the unique selling point promote with the under consideration DPR saraga madu tongno kan honajari.
On the other hand, Additional Director of Education S. Valley, Bisheshwar Kumuksam, stressed on the No School Bag Day, which is carried out every Saturday to promote extracurricular activities among students. Furthermore, Mukna and Thangta have been included in curriculum of class 9 to 12 as optional subjects. The coaching camp was organized with the aim to provide practical experience in Thangta and Mukna.
NEP Nova Harap Matanda, traditional games with Chapahanba, Langsing say, Maggie Roots, Samnavagi, and Karesta portions of the Miawanina, looking Makada, final package of a talk never. Then optional subject in class 9 to 12 PD subjects already hang ago optional in a lower Lepina. Among the physically, but when the history that it can read Tamawa, like the theory on Tamawa. Then particular in Panto Kitang don't what Pado, when it's the Laga, Moisaka inspired Toraga, Zamiam, Guru Mamsik Koraga, Moidakatang, Mondo Tambiraga, Henna interest living, when interested Tornava, when it was.
BJP Manipur Pradesh observed Langban Haishoi today by organizing Lebak Ningba sailing competition at Thambal Shanglen, Kaishampat, Nityapa Chuthek. BJP President Adhikari Miyum Sharda Devi reminded that the freedom enjoyed today is due to sacrifices made by our forefathers. She said that the lunar month of Langban is observed as a time to honor martyrs and brave departed souls, recalling their courage, spirit and patriotism. Floral tributes were offered to the portraits of martyrs as a mark of respect. The patriotic poetry competition saw participation from 73 competitors, including 43 students from class 9 to 12 and 29 participants in the open category. Adhikari Miyum Sharda Devi added that since 1997, BJP has been organizing such programs and urged youth to inculcate spirit of patriotism and to take active role in nation building.
Sakalapagi matungina miyoy mang nanabli masakso ultimately masit hegalay mobile makta hayo hawjit pai the smartphone sinase magi uses khangdaba taragati ngasi miyoy kaya agi victim oyo mayamang suyaw dabadi natte aduna aikoi matam mafam khangna isase aikoi activities se koi activate tawada ke haibase aikoi yam bunna khanba bak changne competition nama tawrabadi aikoi mako mathang soidana lakadi adubu mako mathang tabu khatta natte nakoina ngasi participate tawdoriba nakoini adubu contribution ado ngasi aikoina patriots mayam ama uthona botna leibak si damakta katho aba minung si leiba state ki amadi country ki culture tradition phasana khangaba adumba miyoi si uthorakna bopana noi amamang isu contribution yaurabani haibase ngasi ge suba sai competition asi yaubada nakoina sana mado khangadabane.
And it's time for a short commercials. We'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Skate broadband service na miyam gidamak kudong sabak ya puduna lakseri. High speed internet service ke tuan ba plan sing laser 450 plan da 200 Mbps speed Wi-Fi, IPTV, channel sani yangkai hena amasung SKTV gi OTT pangbigani. 550 plan da 300 Mbps speed Wi-Fi, IPTV, channel sani yangkai hena amasung SKTV gi OTT pangbigani. 700 plan da 500 Mbps speed Wi-Fi, IPTV, channel sani yangkai hena amasung SKTV gi OTT pangbigani. 850 plan da unlimited 100 Mbps speed Wi-Fi, IPTV, channel sahum yankai hena OTT da SKTV Z5 amadi atai OTT tara mari phangbigani 1000 plan da unlimited 125 Mbps speed Wi-Fi IPTV channel sahum yankai hena OTT da SKTV Z5 Sony Live amadi atai OTT tara mari phangbigani 1300 plan da unlimited 150 Mbps speed Wi-Fi IPTV free IP box channel samri yankai hena OTT da SKTV Z5 Sony Live Jio Hotstar amadi atai OTT tara mari phangbigani 1800 plan da unlimited 200 Mbps speed Wi-Fi IPTV free IP box channel samga yankai hena OTT da SKTV Z5 Sony Live Jio Hotstar Lionsgate Play amadi atai OTT tara mari phangbigani 2500 plan da unlimited 300 Mbps speed Wi-Fi IPTV free IP box channel samga yankai hena OTT da SKTV Z5 Sony Live Jio Hotstar Lionsgate Play amadi atai OTT tara mari phangbigani customer request da ETV Win Hoisoi natraga Sun NXT su lobiba yagani akupa marol gidamak Kaisampat Junction da laiba SK office natraga Sangai Prong Mamang Laikai da laiba SKTV office da lakpiu mobile number sing 8974-633-320 natraga 8974-209-152 da call tobirappasu yagani Skate.
Welcome back, and in further news, United People's Front Manipur UPF extends greetings on the occasion of its 27th Foundation Day. In a press statement, UPF President Nongthomam Rupachandra urged the people to set aside division along communal lines and collaborate for a united Manipur based on peaceful coexistence. The release further states that Manipur enjoyed coexistence, freedom and sovereignty in South Asia in 1948. However, since the merger into Indian Union on 15th October 1949, the state continued to struggle for its existence. Despite attaining statehood, it continues to drive a wedge among communities. Since the conflict in May 2023, armed Kuki Zo communities have challenged the integrity of the state. In the press note, UPF further urged for unity and coexistence and to strive for development. Additional Director of Education SV Bisheshwar Kumoksam and Additional Director of Education SH Dangmai Manglem flagged off a team of students from Manipur who will be part of Northeast Students Program for Awareness, Reach and Knowledge on Space NE Sparks 2025. The program is jointly organized by ISRO Bengaluru, NESAC Shillong, the Planning Department Manipur and the Education Department Schools Manipur. A total of 13 meritorious students from the districts of Imphal West, Kaching and Jiribam, accompanied by a teacher coordinator, will be undertaking this prestigious exposure visit to Indian Space Research Organization ISRO headquarters in Bengaluru from August 27th to 30th. They will get the opportunity to interact with senior scientists and also get first-hand exposure to India's cutting-edge space research and satellite technology. Manipur Institute of Open Schooling MIOS, an autonomous vocational institution under the state's Skill, Labour, Employment and Entrepreneurship Department, has announced new vocational training programs to empower youth of Manipur. Director of MIOS S. Nabachandra said the programs aim to help young people build sustainable careers with dignity and self-reliance. He urged interested candidates to register properly and warned that attempts to secure benefits through unfair means would invite strict punishment. Emphasizing honesty and discipline, the director reminded the public not to submit false documents, noting that challenging the law will lead to punishment. He also highlighted reports of donation funds being misused and appealed to those involved to approach the MIOS office at Kagwa within 5 days to rectify their actions. Citing leaders like Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Mahatma Gandhi and Hijam Irabot as role models of selfless service, Nabachandra said MIOS would extend strong support to all individuals who complete vocational training, ensuring they are not left behind in their career journeys. Manipur University of Culture MUC Vice Chancellor Professor Paunam Gunindro felicitated 14 student representatives and one participant from the Association of Indian Universities AIU who took part in the 10th International Folk Dance Festival held from August 16 to 21st at Nirizhaya City, Hungary. The felicitation program held at the MUC complex in Palace Compound was attended by faculty members and students. Speaking on the occasion, Assistant Professor of Umang Lai Harauba Department, Dr. Tojam Nganbi, highlighted that AIU organizes youth festivals across 8 zones, offering a platform for students to showcase their talents. At the prestigious festival in Hungary, MUC students captivated international audiences with performances of traditional Manipuri dance forms, including Maibi Jagoi, Thogul Jagoi, and Thangi Leiting. The presentation not only earned applause, but also reflected the rich cultural heritage of Manipur on the global stage.
Folk dance festival asida mainly country manga habiti India, Hungary, aduga Bosnia, Poland, Kenya manga sina mainly oina yawi du han da koina mai bi jagoi odopa matam da makoida moina sarakli ba myam duga khoi sigi amna spiritual oiba yam kaino mama makoida pausera podo moina mamuda yam nanga sunga ki duga nanga sing da appreciation yam ma tobiraki next ti nimitana mo koi cultural complex haidane yamna chawba stage yamna develop stage ma khakta koi thawal jagoi si utpa phangjaki yamni top top yam unique oiba style do tawapadu da makoida yamna puming pugi bagi poto dum haibirei aduga sinta jagoi du zo amukoina utpa phangjaki nimitu yambanina thangle ting do khakna tana koi thang yana bagi pot asi su koina mate ma hapami aduga makoina su yamna sida yamna thrilling oiba phangni haibagi makoina yamna thagat pirei.
A 5-day barista training program on the theme Barista Skills for a Perfect Cup, a bean to brew journey, master the basic of brewing, is currently underway at Agora Coffee House, Chingmairong, Imphal. The training program is being organized by the Coffee Quality Division Coffee Board of India, Bengaluru, in collaboration with Agora Coffee House, Chingmairong as in-city partner. Trainees are receiving hands-on practices from Yatish Gowda, an experienced barista trainer from Coffee Board at the training program, which aims at equipping participants with the skills and knowledge required to become proficient baristas. Another program for 5 days will also be conducted at Senapati district with Senapati Entrepreneur Association and Buddy Brew Coffee Bar Senapati as in-city partners from September 1st to September 5th.
Manipur se no na hai trending oina coffee culture se amnai sigi hai na ha sing khali ba mayam jo hai career ma sem na ba laina adu yai have do so lei agi coffee plantation adi Manipur coffee plantation ho ba ni adu so hai top placement people am doing adi sai so thabo people am jani sai coffee shop or coffee adu restaurant ham yam ma thok
Art Kathoklaba Thawai Award 2025 will be given to noted theatre personality Padma Shri Hashnam Sabitri for this year. Notably, the Lifetime Achievement Award named after theatre activist Ilangbam Birkumar Singh is being given to the artists in recognition of the significant works and contributions in the field of arts and culture. The award for this year will be presented on the concluding day of 48th Kha Manipur Drama Festival. It may be mentioned that Hashnam Sabitri, who received Best Actress Award in the 3rd Cairo International Festival of Experimental Theatre in 1991, was awarded Padma Shri in 2007. She is the wife of late renowned theatre personality Hashnam Kanhailal. 3-day training program on natural dyeing techniques, sustainable color from nature kicked off at Forest Division Headquarters in Tamenglong today. The training program was organized under Raising and Accelerating of MSME Ramp Scheme. Raising and Accelerating of MSME Ramp Scheme attended the opening day program. Subject expert trainer Waring gave training on natural dyeing to 45 women from Tharon, Kaikau, Old Tamenglong and other villages. Wakhalon Manaba Apunba Wama today announced the result of poetry recitation competition which was held as part of 34th anniversary of inclusion of Manipuri language in 8th schedule of Indian Constitution. Ningthokjam Sharat Chandra of Singjmai Changamakha has bagged first position, while Morangtem Netrajit of Sogolban Sadopam Lekai bagged second, and Morangtem Achobam Mitei of Uyumpok Makha Lekai came third in the competition. 12 individuals will be presented with consolation prizes during Foundation Day program of WAMA on September 25th. Moirang MLA Thongam Shanti extended support to 4 families from Tronglaubi village and 1 family from Moirang Sendra Road by providing each with a bundle of GI sheets. The GI sheets were handed over to the families by the MLA during a function organized by the MLA's office at Philem Lekai. NPP Moirang Block Chief Advisor Y. Modhu and several other key leaders of the NPP unit also attended the function. And in some national news, Concerns are mounting among petrol vehicle owners over the impact of E20 fuel, with the new survey revealing a clear trend of reduced mileage and higher maintenance needs since its introduction. India's drive to blend more biofuels with petrol has helped the country cut millions of tons of carbon dioxide emissions and save precious dollar reserves. But it has also sparked worries among vehicle owners and food policy experts about its potential impact on fuel efficiency and food security. Last month, India achieved its objective of blending 20% ethanol with petrol, known as E20, 5 years ahead of its target. But many vehicles in India are not E20 compliant, making their owners skeptical about the benefits of the policy. The ethanol has lower energy density than petrol and is believed to be more corrosive. This results in lower mileage and exposes certain vehicle parts to a greater risk of wear and tear. A survey by community platform Local Circles has found that 28% of petrol vehicle owners whose vehicles were purchased in 2022 or earlier have experienced unusual wear and tear or the need for repair in 2025 since the rollout of 20% ethanol blended petrol E20. E20 fuel is a blend of 20% ethanol and 80% petrol. While it cuts emissions and reduces crude oil imports, older vehicles designed for E10 may face 5 to 7% lower fuel efficiency and higher wear and tear. A public interest litigation has even been filed in the Supreme Court challenging the government's push for nationwide implementation of E20 or 20% ethanol blended petrol. The petitioner has pointed out that though petrol is mixed with 20% ethanol, but its price has not come down, and the consumers also don't have the choice to ethanol-free petrol. And in sports, Nirupama Seram and Bindyarani Sorokhaibam won silver medals for India in the ongoing Commonwealth Weightlifting Championships being held at Veer Savarkar Sports Complex in Ahmedabad. In the women's 63 kilo event, Nirupama lifted a total of 217 kilos, 91 in snatch and 126 in clean and jerk to win the silver medal. Maud Sharon of Canada won gold medal by lifting a total of 230 kilos, while Nigeria's Ruth Ayodele won bronze medal by lifting a total of 212 kilos. Earlier, Bindyarani Devi Sorokhaibam won silver medal in women's 58 kilo category by lifting 206 kilos in total, which include 91 kilos in snatch and 115 kilos in clean and jerk. (37th) Imphal West Inter Club and State Open Ranking Table Tennis Championship 2025 kicked off today at DM University Indoor Stadium. The championship is being organized by District Table Tennis Association Imphal West. A total of 198 table tennis players, including 142 male and 56 female from 6 districts and 1 unit, are competing in the state championship, which will go on until August 31st. In the opening day, Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker Thokchom Satyabrata, District Table Tennis Association Imphal West President Akoijam Bijoy and Manipur Table Tennis Association President Hidamayum Devashekhar attended as key dignitaries. On the first day in under 11 boys category, Thobal's L. Ricky defeated W. Lipun of Imphal West by 3 sets to 0. In another match, Jitesh Nomaithem from Imphal West defeated Pairembam Devjit of Bishnupur in straight set. Imphal West Yaipaba Thokchom defeated Kakching's KSH Vincent in straight set. Kakching's KH Athoiba defeated Imphal East W. Ningthem in straight set. Imphal East TH Thauyangba won over Thobal's Joyce and AK Sheltun in straight set. W. Lamjingba from Imphal East got a walkover against his opponent, whilst Thobal S. Arun defeated Imphal West Lanchenba Nomaithem in straight set. Gyan Ningombam from Thobal beat Imphal East Yumlepa Irom, and Thobal's Patrick Namairakpam defeated N. Mangal from Imphal in straight set to move to second round. And that is all for now in this bulletin. But before we end, here are the headlines once again. Four juveniles sent to observation home in connection with death of a minor girl at Thamnapopi Makhalekai. Accused in forged document case remanded to 15 days of judicial custody by Imphal West Chief Judicial Magistrate. RPI Athawale Manipur State registers FIR against PUCL for the controversial report on Manipur violence, calls the report bias. And 14th edition of Hathif Chili Festival set to be held from September 16 to 18 at Sirarakong in Ukrul district. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri News. Manipuri News presented by Yaipabi. Stay tuned.